What does climate change have to do with brokers sitting back and getting fat off truckers? You guys make way too much money for the service you provided. How much overhead does a broker have? I promise you this guy knows more about the overhead. Okay, well, hi, how you doing? My name's Chris. I'm the fleet manager and director of operations for Blue Ribbon Logistical Solutions, a fleet of trucks. I'm not a broker. It's funny to me how anytime you have any sort of opposition to this insane plan that they have to corrupt and manipulate the trucking market for their own benefit, you must be a broker. You certainly can't be a truck operator, because why would a truck operator not oppose this wonderful genius plan that they've come up with? Well, as you can see here, our average loaded rate per mile for the year is $3.71. August was a little rough, but boy, September is turning out to be pretty good, with an average loaded rate per mile so far of $4.46. Our cost per mile is also $1.70. So we don't have a problem making a living, because we know how to properly run a business. We know how to put the needs of customers ahead of our own. We know how to adjust to the trends of the market. Economic principles like supply and demand. We don't need the government to come in and manufacture a rate for us, because we're clearly capable of going out and getting that rate on our own. Again, it's solid business practices that get you and keep you in business over time, which is what we've been doing for over a decade. What I've personally been doing for a decade is trying to give people that would like to operate a truck good information with which they can make good decisions. Because you know what happens when you make bad decisions in trucking, or any business for that matter? You get to go out of business. And so what you have hitched your particular wagon to is a bunch of people that don't know how to operate a truck, don't know how to operate a business, have clearly shown this because they're constantly complaining that they can't make any money. Yet those of us are out here, we haven't had a problem. Not in 2013, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and now 25. Because solid business practices work in every single market. So, you have a choice. You can keep listening to these people that want you to sign up for their plan, or you could listen to established business owners, people that know how to run the market, how to adjust to the market, how to have a low cost of operation and get the most money we can. We don't have to sit around and blame the brokers for our problems. If you want to know where the source of your problems are, all you have to do is walk into the restroom and look in the mirror. You'll find the source of every problem you've ever had.